ever spend a good chunk of your paycheck on an SHFiguarts figures expecting something really spectacular? And then the figure shows up and it moves like a set action figure from a forgotten toy aisle. Yeah, welcome to Kaiju No. Welcome, and welcome. It's me, Madam Chip, and she has entered the chat. Okay, before we begin, big thanks to all of you who clicked on today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, especially if you guys into anime figure review and unboxing. So today, we're diving headfirst into this entire SHFiguarts to see who lives up to the hype and who feels like a cash grab with articulated elbow. So we're talking articulation, sculpt and paint, accessories, everything that matters, and everything Bandai either got right
NANI?
or spectacularly wrong. Oh my god, drink water, babe. Let's start with the number 6. Let's just start with the obvious bottom of the barrel. Reno Ichikawa, or the human placeholder. This figure feels like the physical embodiment of the phrase, "We had to include him." His articulation is technically functional. Calling it fun would be a stretch. His arm rotate and bend at the elbows, but the range is limited and the movement feels stiff, like he's actively resisting your attempt to pose him. Okay, so, sorry for my cracking voice. His leg moves just enough to pull off a standing pose, but forget about anything dynamic. Reno is still standing and he like it that way. For the sculpt is painfully basic. He's clean, sure, but also extremely bland. His face lacks emotion. His uniform has almost no depth or fabric detail, and the paint is so flat you think he was printed straight out of low-budget mobile game. But it's all just so safe. And in SHFiguarts term, safe is just code for boring. Now let's talk accessories, which honestly won't take long. Okay, he comes with a rival. Just one. That's his entire personality. No effect parts, no dramatic alternate faces, and just a handful of uninspired hands. It's not even enough to make him look cool in a fight pose. Okay, at least this pose is cool, good enough, and yeah, that's it. That's Reno Ichikawa. Number 5, Kikoru Shinomiya, or aesthetic over function. Kikoru looks amazing until you try to pose her. She has a fierce sculpt with sharp facial expressions that perfectly capture her confidence, elite soldier vibe. Her hair is beautifully detailed and her outfit is sleek, with just enough texture to make her feel premium. But none of that matters when, the articulation is this restrictive. Now, the moment you try to raise her arms, you realize the soldier armor is doing everything in its power to block movement. Her twin tails, well sculpted nicely, completely prevent her head from turning, which means she cannot even look threatening without physically turning her whole body. Her knees are tight and stubborn, and While she can technically stand, dynamic movement is off the table. Her accessories include a massive axe that looks phenomenal but is almost unusable in practice. The weight of it throws off her balance and she cannot hold it in a natural, believable pose without a fight. Add in a couple of faceplates and some alternate hands, and you've got a figure that looks ready to fight, but poses like she's made of cold plastic anxiety. Display her, don't touch her, and everyone's happy. Oh, hello, articulations! I love this pose. Actually, it's better than Reno Ichikawa, right? So I think the articulation, even though sometimes the articulation is stiff, but yeah, we can create cool pose like this. At number 4 is Kaiju number 9, or visual masterpiece and posable disaster. Kaiju number 9 is the perfect example of style over substance. From a sculpt perspective, this figure is an absolute work of art. His sinewy muscle line, the grotesque texture of his bone and skin, and the twists, ominous facial sculpt are all phenomenal. The paint is clean with a subtle gray wash that adds depth and danger. He looks like he stepped straight out of Nightmare, and I love it. Accessory wise, it's just alternate hands and a couple of faceplate. No energy effects, no kaiju attacks, not even a sinister glow or something to make him pop. Okay, but from accessories, I really love this part of hand. It's really interesting. It's like feels like Kaiju number 9 vibe and it's so unique. Kaiju number 9 shows up underdressed for his own apocalypse. Great for display, terrible for play. Now guys, even though the shape of the body is unique and a bit weird, but I can do this pose. It took me like 5 to 7 minutes to, like balance his body for this pose. And yeah, I think this figure is not bad. Top 3, number 3 is Mina Ashiro or Beauty in Stasis. Mina is everything you want visually in a commanding, high-rank officer type figure. Her sculpt is sharp and elegant. The face is strong and stoic, with a well-painted expression that radiates leadership. Her uniform has amazing accents, just like in the anime and other members. And the hair sculpt is soft and flowing with a subtle paint black. She oozes presence. But all that visual appeal stops the moment you try to move her legs. I'm not saying the legs are bad. While her upper body moves decently, okay, arm raise, elbow bend, and shoulders aim. Her lower body is practically a bit stiff, but she has the sturdiness. Articulation is there, and even though the legs are stiff, but Mina is still possible. Now her saving grace, that bazooka. It's massive, beautifully detailed, and looks downright dangerous. Holding it up with one arm makes her look so badass. Until you realize that holding it up is just about all she can do. She comes with two extra faceplates and a few alternate hands, but without effect parts or dynamic support. She mostly just there to look intimidating and blow stuff up while standing very, very still. Yeah, just what I mentioned before. Holding the bazooka is just about all she can do, but this pose looks so badass. But yeah, without the bazooka, the pose was just meh. And number two is Kaiju number 8 or Kafka Hibino or the tank that twists. Finally, a big, bulky figure that actually moves well. Kaiju number 8 is a total beast, and somehow SHFiguarts nailed his articulation. His torso has a wide range of twists and crunch, allowing for powerful lunges and roars. His arms move freely and rise high, even with all the mess his legs. Surprisingly flexible, letting him crouch, lunge, and jump without losing balance. Even the neck has a good range, though you'll need to work with the thickness of the sculpt. He comes with alternate hands, a couple of intense faceplates, and effect parts for claws, slashes that attach securely and look dramatic. There's no transformation gimmick, but honestly, you don't need it. This figure already brings the thunder. He's intimidating, poseable, and looks amazing in combat stances. Kaiju number 8 is an absolute win, just not the best. Oh my god, okay guys, this pose, Kaiju number 8, it's so balanced. I've been balancing the legs for like 10 minutes, but it's okay. It's sturdy, the articulation there, and it's a cool pose. And then number 1, Soshiro Hoshina or the MVP of movement. You want a figure that does it all? Meet Soshiro Hoshina. This guy doesn't just win the top spot, he crushed the competition with style, with speed, and stupidly satisfying articulation. Every joint moves like it was greased by the gods. His arms swing naturally into the sword slashes. His shoulders roll and lift without armor getting in the way. His torso bent and twisted like his mid duel, and his leg, absolute perfection. He can crouch, leap, kneel, and hold poses without a stand. It's so glorious. This sculpt is just as good. His uniform is top-notch, adding the sword back on his back, which I found pretty awesome. Subtle texture and sculpted weapon holster. They don't block movement. His facial sculpt carries a cocky smirk, a determined glare, and a mid-shout battle face, all painted sharply with no smudging. He feels alive on the shelf. As for accessories, Hoshina brings everything. Two swords, both with scabbards, clean, sharp slash effect parts that look great mid-action. A full set of faceplates and alternate hands. He's one of those rare SHFiguarts figures that perfectly balance. He looks amazing, moves better than expected, and feels incredibly well designed. Yes, this is the pose. Number one, the top one, the hype one among all SHFiguarts figures of Kaiju number 8. Oh my god, look, he is so good. Awesome, cool. What else? Goat. And there you go! All 6 SHFiguarts figures from Kaiju number 8 rank from regret impulse buy to on must have. Some of these figures are amazing but pose like a statue, and some of them moves beautifully but lack of accessories. Only one nails every category like a legend. So anyway, if you plan to buy one, just pick Hoshina, you won't regret it. And hopefully my video will be useful to all of you who's still deciding which SHFiguarts figure from Kaiju number 8 you want to buy. Okay, so if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to subscribe and like. Feel free to give feedback, comments, suggestions, critics, or maybe request figure you want me to review. Just hit the comment section. And yeah, if you guys like toys photography, or you just like, like toys photography again, follow me on Instagram, Madam Chip, and see you on the next video. Bye bye, my boys.